This is a song by Leon Russellson, who was a incredibly, I don't know what the word is, very, very influential and forceful kind of songwriter. And this is a song that I actually heard off Dick Goffin's album, Handful of Earth. It's called The Diggers Song, written about the Diggers movement, also known as the True Levelers. A ragged band they called the Diggers came to show the people's will that defied the landlords, that defied the law. They were the dispossessed, reclaiming what was theirs. We come in peace, they said, to dig and sow. We come to work the land in common and to make the wasteland grow. This earth divided, we will make whole, so it'll be a common treasury for all. We do disdain. No man has any right to buy or sell the earth for private gain. By theft and murder they stole the land. Now everywhere the walls rise up at their command. They make the laws to serve them well. The clergy dazzle us with heaven, or they damn us down to hell. We will not worship the God they serve, the God of greed who feeds the rich while poor men starve. We work, we together, we need no swords. We will not bow to masters or pay rent to the lords. We are free men, though we are poor. You diggers all stand up for glory, stand up now. From the men of property the orders came. They sent the hired men and troopers to wipe out the diggers' claim. Tear down their cottages, destroy their corn. They were dispersed but still the vision carries on. You poor take courage, you rich take care. This earth was made a common treasury for everyone to share. All things in common, all people one. We come in peace, the order came to cut them down. Thank you. So this next tune, so I studied chemistry in Manchester University an increasing number of years ago, and there was a great, aside from the chemistry stuff, there was a great folk and Cayley society there, which I was quite an active part of. And every Monday we had sessions wherever people would put up with us being. Surprising lack of support amongst the landlords of central Manchester for sessions, apart from a few notable exceptions. Anyway, this is a tune I picked up there, but it's really not that obscure a tune. It's a kind of classic of the Irish session repertoire, and it's called Banished Misfortune. My fingers are so cold. Yeah, I'm going to carry on with a song now by Richard Thompson. Bit of a change of pace. And it's one that I only sort of stumbled upon it later on in my kind of time of listening to Richard Thompson, because it's not one of the classics that everyone always sings, like Bees Wing or Things Up Like Lightning or anything. And I hadn't come across it until I literally went on his Spotify page and started just listening to everything. And it's one of my favourite songs. For a long time I didn't even know what it was about, but actually last Chester Folk Festival I was put out of my misery by a gentleman who explained it was written by Richard Thompson to his daughter during him leaving Linda and everything. So it's kind of a song of I think offering comfort, I think. So it's quite a nice song, but it's called The King of Bohemia. Rock you in my arms, I'll hold you safe and small, a refugee from the seraphim in your rich girl rags and all. Did your dreams die young? Were they too hard won? Did you reach too high and fall? And there is no rest for the ones God blessed, and He blessed you best of all. Your eyes seem from a different face. They've seen that much that soon. Your cheek too cold, too pale to shine, like an old and waning moon. And there is no peace, no true release, no secret place to crawl. And there is no rest for the ones God blessed, and He blessed you best of all. If tears unshed could heal your heart, if words unsaid could sway, then watch you melt into the night with a dew and rue the day. Did your dreams die young? Were they too hard won? Did you reach too high and fall? And there is no rest for the ones God blessed, and So this is a set of 2 tunes. A set of 2 tunes, and the first one is a very, very old Welsh tune called Hobed o Hilion, which is difficult to translate because it turns out from a very old dialect version, whatever, of Welsh. So it took a bit of doing to find a kind of translation for it, but through a friend of my mum's, we figured out it basically means the bucket of grain, or the kind of unit of gathering of loose things, which is a really dull name for quite a nice tune. And then the second tune is contemporary, recently written Scottish tune called MacLeod's Farewell, and that was written by Donald Shaw. So thank you very, very much for listening, and I'm sure you'll have a wonderful rest of the night listening to the Time Bandits. I know I will be. And thank you, Adele, for having me here, and it's been lovely. This is kind of Christmassy. It's not literally Christmassy, but it's about winter, so... and it has got a bit that you can join in with if you want. Yeah, good. So it's a song which half of you probably already now recognised, called Snowfalls. It's written by John Tams, and it was written for, I believe, the original stage play of Lard Cries to Candleford, and was then on the Albion Band album called Lard Cries to Candleford. Cruel winter cuts through like the reaper. The old year lies withered and slain, and like barley corn who rose from the grave, the new year will rise up again, and the snow falls, wind calls, the year turns round again, and like barley corn who rose from the grave, the new year will rise up again, and I'll wager a handful of guineas against all of the songs you can sing, that someday you'll love and the next day you'll lose, and winter will turn into spring, and the snow falls, wind calls, the year turns round again, and someday you'll love and the next day you'll lose, and winter will turn into spring. There will come a time of great plenty, a time of good harvest and song. Till then, put your trust in tomorrow, my friend, for yesterday's over and done, and the snow falls, wind calls, the year turns round again. Till then, put your trust in tomorrow, my friend, for yesterday's over and done, and the snow falls, wind calls, the year turns round again. Till then, put your trust in tomorrow, my friend, for yesterday's over and done. Well done. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Beautiful. Do we want another? Yeah. Right. I want feet stomping and lots of clapping. One more, please.
Oh, all right then. Thank you very, very much. So this is For any proper music nerds in the room, you might be able to tell one of my favourite albums is Handful of Earth by Dick Gaughan, because this song is also one that I heard from that album. Neither are written by him, and they're both written by different people, so I feel like it's not too bad. But this was the arrangement that Dick Gaughan did play on the album. And it's called, so the one before was called the Digger Song, this is called the Workers Song. Toil night and day, by hand and by brain, to earn your pay, who for centuries long past, for no more than your bread, have bled for your countries and counted your dead, in the factories and mills, in the shipyards and mines. We've often been told to keep up with the times, for our skills are not needed. They've streamlined the job, and with slide rule and stopwatch our pride they have robbed. But when the sky darkens and the prospect is war, who's given the gun and pushed to the fore and expected to die for the land of our birth, when we've never owned one handful of earth? First ones to starve, the first ones to die, the first ones in line for that pie in the sky, and always the last when the cream is shared out, for the worker is working when the fat cat's about. And all of these things the worker has done, from tilling the fields to carrying the gun, who've been yoked to the plough since time first began, and always expected to carry the can. Thank you. Thank you very much.